What is that saying that cops and their sycophants are telling us all the time? It goes something like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I think that might apply here.
Central Investigations.
The first thing is you don't jump on a moving vehicle like an ape at a fool.
Hey guys, so there's this story going around Nashville, and apparently the police there are all hopped up because some guys on off-road vehicles were recklessly going through the town. And there's this video where apparently one of the officers, these guys are going through town, and one of the officers like jumps on his vehicle, and so he's on the vehicle, and then he gets mildly injured. And they're all like, oh, this guy dragged a police officer, and they were wearing helmets and masks and stuff, so they're trying to find these guys. Now, first of all, let's be really honest. The real reason they care about off-road vehicles on the street is because they're not getting their licensing extortion fees. It has nothing to do with recklessness. Their concern is that they're not getting their cut, and that's why they're after these guys. So here, let's take a look at this video. Check this out. Drags Nashville officer down busy street. Oh my, that sounds really intense. Let's see what happens here. So these guys are like roaming through, right? They're passing other cars. Right here he comes. This guy, cop jumps on his quad, and the guy's like, I'm out of here. I'm not waiting for blue ISIS. And so the officer falls off, and he got scraped up a little bit. He didn't get seriously injured, but here, let's just watch that again. It's actually kind of amusing. I think it's worth noting that if this happened in Mexico, there wouldn't be a news media sponsored manhunt. There would be a bunch of people telling the officer, don't be an idiot and run out in front of vehicles and you won't have this problem. Like most of our parents, guys, most of our parents taught us that you don't jump on a moving vehicle or in front of one. I thought that was like something you learned when you were 6. Look at this. So he like tries to run, what the heck? He like tries to run with it, right? It looks like he kind of grabs, he's actually trying to pull the guy off. So he's trying to assault this guy who's driving a vehicle. Why? Because he's reckless? Who do you think you're kidding? The officer. Officer Baroque is the one being reckless. What he's really mad about is this guy won't submit to his authority. Officer John Baroque. Now, this looks like maybe like a guy who would jump in front of cars, either that or like try to like touch your sister inappropriately. But, John, bro, this is pretty basic kindergarten stuff. You just don't go there. You don't jump in front of moving vehicles and assault people. Although the fact is this officer should be charged with endangerment and assault if anybody's going to be charged. Here's some photos. Fortunately, these guys are wearing helmets and masks. Cash reward. Call Crime Stoppers. Call Crime Stoppers with a tip. Callers qualify for a cash reward. I wonder if I can get a cash reward if I give a tip. All right, let's give him a call.
Good afternoon, Nashville Crime Stoppers. How can we help you?
Yeah, I'm calling about the situation with Officer Baroque and the four-wheeler with a tip for that.
And what was the information you wanted to give on that case?
The first information is, tell your thugs not to jump on people's vehicles. They weren't getting dragged. He jumped on someone's vehicle aggressively because he was acting like an idiot when he had no right to be. And tell them to stay off our vehicles, keep their hands off us, and they won't have a problem and they won't get scraped up. Your parents should have taught you, and you can forward this to John Baroque, that you don't jump in front of a new moving vehicle. That's not police work or protecting. That's idiocy, and it makes no sense. So stop running around like thugs, thinking you can control our lives, and just respect people.
Okay, I'll pass the information on.
I appreciate it. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
She was nice. She was nice. Now, let's call the Nashville Police Department also. This is the number that's listed on their page, though.
Of course they do, sir. This is the dispatch center, but I don't have a way of maintaining any kind of records for them, so I'm going to give you the precinct that's dealing with that.
Okay.
Okay, and if there's no place for you to post on, a response on there, then this would be your best bet on who to call next.
Okay. Cool.
The Central Precinct detectives will be the ones working on the case,
Okay.
and their number is 615
Uh-huh.
862 7044.
70448. 615-862-7044.
You got it.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Central Investigations.
Yeah, hey, I'm calling with a tip about John Baroque and the incident on the four-wheeler.
Hold on just a moment.
Okay.
Sorry, Robert Anderson is not available. Record your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey, I just called to give a tip, and I just got a voicemail. I'm not sure who I was talking to.
That's the detective on the case.
Okay. And he's not in right now?
His name is if he didn't answer, he's probably stepped out.
Okay, but that is the right guy.
Correct.
Okay, okay. Well, maybe you can just transfer me again then.
When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, hi, Robert. I was just calling. I saw this incident with Officer John Baroque and the incident of him being on the four-wheeler, and I just wanted to call with a tip. Let John Baroque know the first thing is you don't jump on a moving vehicle like an ape at a fool. He didn't get dragged by anybody. He's trying to molest people while they go down the road, and he jumps on this four-wheeler. Now, for the record, I'm glad he didn't get injured seriously, but if anything, your officer should be charged for causing a serious traffic hazard. So get your blue ISIS thugs off the road, get them to quit harassing people. Don't touch our four-wheelers. Don't jump in front of them. Don't jump in front of our cars. Quit acting like a moron. Like even like when we were kids, right? We knew that you don't run in front of or onto a moving vehicle. It does not take a genius of proportionately high IQs to figure that out. So tell your guys to use a little common sense, stop running around like they're thugs that are better than people. And that's kind of the pro tip. Don't be blue ISIS. Don't be a domestic terrorist, and people won't feel the need to escape from your crimes. All right? So that's my tip for you guys. Stop pretending like other people are the criminals when you are. Okay, peace out. I think we can all learn a valuable lesson here. And I think that valuable lesson is, first and foremost, don't jump in front of other people's vehicles, whether they be motorcycles or four-wheelers or even pedal bicycles. That's really, really stupid. I think the next lesson is don't be a criminal. Don't be a blue ISIS thug who's trying to extort and rob and who gets all butthurt when you don't get your registration extortion money because people are exercising their right to travel. Now, sure, if these people are actually endangering or hurting someone, stop and have a chat with them and deal with it in a normal way. But other than that, leave them the heck alone. You have no right to extort people. You have no right to keep them from driving on the road. And to little blue ISIS thugs like John Baroque, keep your hands off our four-wheelers and our cars and our fenders and our rear ends, and maybe you'll earn some more respect. And other pro tip, I do expect a bonus in my reward for this. Pro tip, do not jump on or in front of moving vehicles. Bad.